And we are live, hot off the heels of an high impactful and I gotta say it, an unpredictable aftershock. This is K1W Monday Night Revengeance. I am Surgeonton McMahon, and there is a lot to unpack tonight. There's been a few title changes, respect due to those champions. We'll get to that in a second. Wait, hold on. I do believe we have some choice words by the newly crowned United States champion and Logan Abbott. Let's see what that's about. And wow. I will say that those words from Logan Abbott might just change the complexion around things, especially the attack that he just suffered at the hands of Max Cassidy. He came out to relinquish the United States Championship after he was attacked by the Cassidys shortly after his championship match win, his title win. And now, after, I guess he announced that he had a grade 3 shoulder tear. So he'll be out, you know, about maybe 3 months or so. Wish him well. Suzuki Yamamoto, the silent assassin of Crossface Pro. You know, he's a snazzy dresser, I gotta give it to him. Not quite sure who his tailor is, but it looks like the Crossface Pro camp is well paid. Shows you what some good money and publicity to get you.
Finally, let us get Sco put on the show.
Look at that. You gotta appreciate the production value on that. Anthony
and
Showtime.
His opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 230 pounds, Anthony Showtime.
Pardon myself, JoJo. You definitely have the in-ring announcing abilities that I could not, on my best day, hope to encapsulate. We do appreciate your due diligence. Now, if you will let me do my part, Anthony Showtime, the lead general in the Lumina Authority, gave a valiant effort in that termination chamber where he was very close to winning. He was one of the last 3 men But then he was eliminated by El Jefe, the victor of that match, recapturing his world championship after losing it just a month prior at Mutiny. You got to give it to the champ. Something tells me the champ, who is definitely scheduled to compete later on tonight, will be coming to the ring extra cocky, and rightfully so. Referee with the bell. And Yamamoto just kind of walked up on Showtime. Showtime wasn't having it. Issued a few strikes, and now Yamamoto is finding himself having to quicken the pace to match the onslaught that Anthony Showtime started off this matchup with. Now this matchup is starting to even out. Yamamoto going for a powerbomb, but Showtime isn't having it. I think he has cookies. It's about to be a rough landing, an even tougher ride. Dropping the elbow to the small of the back and follows up with a kick to the gut. It just has Yamamoto reeling, a scoop and a slam by Showtime. And Yamamoto showing that quickness, paying dividends at least momentarily. Telegraphed it, and Showtime with a dragon screw. And now kick to the hamstrings, the quads. Trying to slow that pace, that lightning quickness that Yamamoto seems to possess. Oh my God. Little bottom rope guillotine and a thunderous right hand by Showtime, trying to make it an early night. 2, barely, says the ref. Trying to keep this action fair and call it down the middle. Showtime with another elbow drop and a few boots to boot. And a high-speed steamroller that Yamamoto just got stopped in his tracks with a mean-ass elbow. Oh, speaking of elbow, Yamamoto, desperation attempt here. Oh, a quick combo, a few drop kicks, and a swinging neck breaker to finish. Yamamoto missing the spinning back fist, and Showtime, oh, buzzsaw kick. Will this be all? Hooks the leg. 2. And a hair, just a hair from being over. This matchup continues. Yamamoto able to keep himself in this race. You gotta feel like after that punishment, this onslaught that Anthony Showtime is really not showing any, oh, just a thrust kick. Talking about stopping a man in his tracks. Just driven the air right out of him. Oh, Showtime is about to have a field day as he's now 2 for 2 with the cookie campaign. And the baker is rewarded him just due. Not sparing any moment. And now Yamamoto back in the ring and with a vengeance. Double arm. Oh, suplex, that butterfly suplex. Gotta tell you, backup, it makes it hard to, dare I say it, land properly when your arms are taken from you and you're just tossed about that way. Speaking of tossed about, I think Yamamoto might be seeing red here, as that back heel of Showtime looking to pay dividends. Showtime putting on a clinic, showing why he was. And look at that right hand, just devastating. And Yamamoto, I don't know, after that hit, I would have to say that he was kicking out off of instinct. Because I don't know if he knew exactly where he was after that thunderous haymaker. Kick to the gut and measuring. And a furious punch right between the eyes. Hooks a leg. 2, 3, and this one is over. I think he got clean knocked out. Yamamoto seeing stars and Showtime reaching for him. Hotly contested match where, dare I say it, Showtime definitely had the edge in that one, and he delivered. I don't know if Yamamoto knows exactly what hit him. He might want to get the license plate for that freight train. And look at this, just Showtime just all over it. And the final decision here.
Here is your winner, Anthony Showtime.
Score 1 for the Lumen Authority in the win column. And I think it's a big fat L for Crossface Pro. But don't worry, folks. They have more horses in the race, as you will see as this night develops. But right now, I have to tip my hat to one Anthony Showtime with an impressive performance here. As we continue on. And we are back. The next matchup is Jordan Slater versus Dregs in a clash between YNVS and the House of Gotham. This one should be interesting. Stay tuned. Jordan Slater has been a man on a mission, having various targets, most notably the World Championship.
Making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 241 pounds, Jordan Slater.
If first you don't succeed, try again. This man right here is very ambitious, and you can see he definitely has the hunger for more.
That's right. He does.
He does. Let's see what YNVS is willing to do with such a talent. I'll tell you, he's always been willing to compete. He's a man that can get it done in that ring, and we'll see that tonight. But he's yet to win the big one. He needs a reversal of fortune. We'll see if maybe this match could be the turning of the tide.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 242 pounds, Alpha Dregs.
The Alpha in Gotham, the multi-time world champion, Dregs. I don't know if he's quite ready to compete as much as he is seemingly quite ready for the bar or the nearest lounge. With those threads on, I think he might be a little too hopped up on the party atmosphere, because I wouldn't be caught dead wrestling in shoes that nice. We'll see if he can do it, though. Dregs, a man of his, I would say, a man of his convictions. He's gone from highs to lows, and I've got to say that his highs are very high, and his lows are like deep in the valley, as he's right on the attack. But if most might remember, the last time we seen him competing heavily, he had a whole lot of face paint, and he was going through something, and now he apparently has saved his money quite well, because he's about to get a treatment to the hospital. If this keeps up, Jordan Slater making good use of his cookies. And now, to return you to your regularly scheduled programming, a wayward lariat. I think he went for his left arm, or perhaps his right, and I think he got kicked. Either way, Jordan Slater took a nosedive. Oh, and Jordan Slater, definitely an impactful strike there. Nice gut wrench. And just the opposite, some nasty boots. Maybe the technical prowess to have a short arm extension so he doesn't have to kick very far. And perhaps needing to collect himself after that beating. Dregs definitely a resilient one. Oh, the snap suplex will have to wait, as Dregs seamlessly telegraphed it and fired back with a belly to belly, and now a scoop slam variation, hooking the leg, getting only a 1. Pendulum backbreaker. Dregs showing his speed now, with speed meets power. devastating things happen. Much like that overhead belly to belly by the former world champ. And look at this. And another overhead. Yeah, really. He's ragdogging him right now with those suplexes. Oh! And that bulldog. No! Got it again! Look at this. Jordan Slater trying to fire back, and Dreg's not having it. Can we see it? The end of the world! Boom! A thunderous landing, and Slater could be out of it here. Dreg's hooking the leg in the loafers, and a 2.5. I'd say maybe closer to 2 5/8. That one was close. Oh, and Dreg's right back to the attack. Still targeting that back, because he knows the end of the world could break your back in half, because that canvas has very little give. And a clubbing shot to the back of the head. And Slater is in dire straits right now. Oh! And another shot behind the head by Dregs. Slater didn't see that one coming, but has the wherewithal to kick out. How much more can he take? Back body drop and return receipt here as Jordan Slater finding his way. What a suplex that was. And Dregs getting a shoulder up. Oh, another devastating suplex. That gut wrench will turn you inside out. And Jordan Slater playing the long ball here, keeping himself in this matchup. Irish whip to the corner. And a chorus of kicks right to the chest. And Dregs got himself out of there and fires back with a side Russian leg sweep. And Slater is down and being dragged. Oh! And that boot just came out of nowhere. He got the edge heel of that loafer. And Dregs not letting up. Little wasted motion here. Oh, belly to belly. Slater. And he's done it. Impressive win here. After the beating that he took, showed his resiliency. And Dregs can't believe it. And the referee,
Not the ref.
the referees continue to take, I pay these guys a lot to show up and call these matches, and every week it's always somebody. That fine is going straight to the referee. I'm not even going to tax him and get my cut. The referee's going to get paid. You're welcome. Vacation on you, Dregs. You're going to learn some respect around here. And we are back, freshly, hotly off the heels of a blazing, impressive, dare I say it, impressive performance by those last two contenders. It just seemed like it was any man's game, and Jordan Slater was able to pull off the victory. Shouts out to him and his camp. I know everybody in YMVS has to be smiling on that behalf. But next we have a hardcore title defense and a newly crowned champion, Eddie Riv, set to take on the legend, the hardcore legend himself, and former world champion, Colin Quinn. Primetime versus Eddie Riv. That match happens. Hardcore title on the line next.
Making his way to the ring from Kona, Hawaii, weighing in at 288 pounds, primetime Colin Quinn.
A man that I would definitely bid that is a first ballot Hall of Famer one day. And what he has been able to do with the Hardcore Championship, and just do it in style and pizzazz, all his own. And not for nothing, he was able to finally retrieve that elusive brass ring with a very impressive world championship reign. And right now, he seems to be a man after former glory to perhaps add to his ever-enduring hardcore legacy. This match should be one for the ages, if not entertaining. These people are in for a treat. Prime time Colin Quinn. Oh yeah. Talk about shocking the world live.
And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 268 pounds, the Hardcore Champion, Eddie Thunder Rivera, champion.
So nice you have to mention it twice. The Hardcore Champion making his way down to the ring, and he is souped. You can see it in his eyes. He has that ambition. He's shadow boxing all the way to the ring. He's ready to throw them bowls. And Colin Quinn needs to be very careful with how he attacks this, or approaches this, his strategy and everything incumbent. Because Eddie Riv is not the hardcore champion falsely. That man gets it done, and the gold is potentially right where it should be. We'll see if Colin Quinn can change that narrative. It's go time. And Quinn just one step quicker. And he'll need that speed advantage, as he's definitely the smaller of the two. But at 288, he should be able to deliver. Oh, just trying to mow him down. And these two really savoring nothing, letting it all hang out right now. Oh, just snatched him right out of his stance. You don't hot dog against that man. It is good. Indeed you should. If the people can hear, that's one DJ D Preezy holding down the peanut gallery. Getting his comments in. You know, if it is inaudible, be sure to hit us on the chat. We'd love to clear it up for you. I gotta say, as far as announcing duties, I kind of miss Preezy on the airways, as he was our Spanish translator, as he gave us some of the most epic and, dare I say, memorable moments where, well, the people should remember, but as I've been one to note, the folks at Twitch don't seem to keep those memories as long as we need them. So we're building our archive here on YouTube. Shouts out to YouTube doing us this solid. And speaking of Twitch, we will have some major announcements concerning Twitch and the complexion of K1W, as told by Commissioner Scrap. A spine buster, a spine rattling spine buster by Colin Quinn. And now, with the moment he needed, Riv with a chance, cleaning house. And again, folks, don't let the lack of weapons fool you. This is a hardcore match, and a hardcore championship match at that. I will say this action has been brutal, though. Wait a minute. The referee is counting. We might have to hold off on those hardcore rules, perhaps. I think he might have forgotten his duties. The referee at a 6 count right now. And the referee taking the weapon. A setup all along. And the referee's just gone into business for himself, I guess. He's just tired of people teeing off on him in regular matches. And the referee has changed the rules on the fly. And he's still jacking for position here. A float over DDT by Eddie Riv. And Quinn getting himself out of there. And Quinn using the speed right now to his advantage. And really laying it in those boots, full extension to suffocate Riv for the moment. Riv fires back with a leg drop. Telegraphed it. Quinn! Oh! Two! Oh! New champion! I think that is win 32 for prime time. And the legend continues.
Here is your winner, primetime Colin Quinn.
And what a performance here. I would say that the rules were definitely a little sketchy, and the representation for Eddie Riv has requested a rematch because the rules being a little skewed based on the referee's biasness, let's say, looking out for his safety. Colin Quinn with the exact expression I have. Hey, he got the performance, and perhaps that rematch may happen on Dark. Challenge accepted.
Thank you.
We'll see. And this matchup is very interesting, as these men, although they haven't met that much in one-on-one competition, they have a lot in common. As Christian Maniac won the Termination Chamber to capture the same belt that El Jefe captured, winning this year's Termination Chamber match. We'll see as the best of the best are about to get it on, as we have the ambassador, the Emperor of CrossFit Pro, Christian Maniac, set to take on the Monday Night Revengeance World Champion, the boss, El Jefe Marco Rivera, and a match of gargantuan proportions. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Making his way to the ring from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 213 pounds, King Christian Maniac.
And Christian Maniac, the self-proclaimed Emperor of Extreme, with the moment of a lifetime, perhaps, to go one-on-one with the champ. Of course, this is a non-title affair, but you have to wonder if he can perhaps notch a victory. What will that do for his world title chances in the future?
K1W,
He was so
K1W,
close.
K1W, K1W, K1W.
He was so close to being champion. He was literally the last man to be eliminated.
Shout out to the Gotham City legend on the chat.
And we know we love Gotham around here. Gotham always holding us down, as he must be impressed by Dregs, who gave it his all, and a hell of a match.
Christian Maniac, Christian Maniac, Christian Maniac.
And here we go. Christian Maniac definitely showing that he is well represented.
El Jaffe, El Jaffe, El Jaffe. Miss you, brother, the Gotham City legend.
And there he is. The
Dregs,
man that went
dregs,
through
dregs.
5 other combatants to get back
baby.
to glory.
And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 220 pounds, the world's champion, Marco El Jefe Rivera, champion.
El
The
Jaffe,
multi-time
El
world
Jaffe.
champion got it done under insurmountable odds. Not only did he have 5 other men that he had to worry about, they were surrounded by steel, a cage, like animals. And he got the job done. He was bloodied, he was battered, but at the end of the night, he was champion.
Let's go, baby!
The champion.
And dare I say it, that's all that matters, right? As long as you are champion at the end of the night, you do what you have to do by any means necessary. And that man had a mission, he had a plan, he executed it to perfection, he outlasted, he out-wrestled, and he withstood the odds to become what he's always wanted to be, champion of the world. He was separated from that championship only a month, but he came back with a vengeance. We'll see if that vengeance bleeds through here tonight. And you can expect the rule book in this matchup to go out the window really quick, because Christian Maniac is just that, a maniac. He has leisure
The
with the
Christian
rules.
Maniac booth.
And he is, dare I say it, a cheat. A fucking cheat. The referee is going to have to keep his eye open. Speaking of keeping his eye open, I think Maniac was going for an eye gouge there, trying to blur the vision, obstructed momentarily by at least 4 El Jefe. El Jefe, like a man on fire, a man possessed, strikes and a jawbreaker. Maniac keeping pace. Maniac shoots the half to the corner. El Jefe with the reversal, sending Maniac to the corner now. And look at this. Second rope, the middle rope. Fist drop. Firmly planted against the skull. And another measured shot right against that skull again. And wow. You wouldn't think for his size that man could move so quickly. A high knee by somebody that you wouldn't expect not to be able to move quickly for his frame. Hey, peons get peed on, according to the peanut gallery.
Great camera angles.
What's that? Hey, hashtag Bobby Heenan says DJ D Pleasy. Hashtag RIP and rest in paradise. Bobby Heenan definitely a great, the brain, the weasel. Speaking of weaseling, Maniac showing that he can weasel a little bit. Look at his choke. And the referee just turning a blind eye to it. I don't know if he paid him. Probably slipped a few bills in his pocket before this matchup started. Stopped him in his tracks. And the boss. Bank statement. And a 1. Pink slip. A Fugiland slip by me. But yeah, I would guess the pink slip would definitely be bad on a bank statement because you might just be fired. And that could present a whole list of complications I don't even want to get into. As far as this matchup though, the Maniac with those elbows, that back fist has yet to find a home. But that neck breaker is softening up a sweet spot, perhaps for the overthrow. That tried and true neck cutter that the Maniac is known for. And really targeting that neck. The Maniac's intentions are becoming ever more clear. The Maniac a little anxious on the inside, and Jefe biding his time on the outside. And just a little too smooth. Jefe trying to find a measure of offense. An angle, perhaps. The referee at a 6 count. Now 7. Short arm and a European uppercut. And the Maniac. Oh! Just slingshot cross body to the outside. And El Jefe looking to be in all types of peril here. Oh, just stopped him.
What's up, guys?
Stopped him right at the station, courtesy of that elbow, and now a leg drop by El Jefe. Jefe measuring, hits the DDT. A 2.5. That tried and true DDT. El Jefe definitely one of the best in the business at that execution. Just spiking his opponents. Maniac telegraphing, slips out the back. Maniac, oh! Dropping the head to the knee unceremoniously. And again, really trying to perhaps injure his opponent if this keeps up. Signature. And no problem getting out of that one. El Jefe showing his grit here. A man that survived 5 showing 1 is no problem. And the Maniac measuring. Overthrow! And just crawling and slithering. And El Jefe able to kick out of that one. I thought for sure this one was over. And the Maniac trying to figure out what he has to do. Jefe firing back like a boss. And those fist drops finding a home, renting a whole lot of real estate in that forehead. That high knee strike. And Boss Bones just took a neck breaker, and a Boss missing the knife edge chop. The Maniac firing back and slithering his way around his opponent to end up with a swinging neck breaker variation. Still targeting the back of the head. Gotta feel like the neck of Jefe has to be plenty sore and ripe. Oh, ripe for the picking, much like that DDT. Renting some real estate here. Hooking the leg. And the Maniac showing his grit now, his tenacity. Slithering and nails the signature DDT. And a warning, perhaps by the Maniac. And now mounting with a few strikes. Bloody and battered. Again, perhaps those stitches coming loose after he received those courtesy of that grueling termination chamber. Pink slip. And this one is over. The Boss retains, showing why he is indeed the world champion, and that the championship hopes of the Maniac will be perhaps in neutral for the moment. What a match, and what a maneuver. Look at that. I think those DDTs really spelled this match. It was just Manson had no answer for that one. But his DDT was just as pretty. That snap action. Look at that. Warning him. And that might have been his moment there.
Here is your winner.
Maybe he just hot dogging a little bit.
Rivera.
And the Boss getting it done. The conquering champion lives on. What a match. And next, we have, speaking of conquering heroes, a man that is indeed a champion, although he has no gold dripped around his waist or draped around his waist at this moment. He is indeed a man on a mission, much like his opponent, the current Mutiny winner of 2020, Aiden Phoenix. A man that has a date with Absolution and its champion. But Maverick, a man that knows only one way, and that's his way. It's showtime, baby. This is your Monday Night Revengeance main event. The show Maverick set to take on the heir to the throne of Gotham and Aiden Phoenix, your 2020 Mutiny winner. Heads are gonna roll. This match happens next.
Maverick, Maverick, Mavericks, Maverick.
And there he is. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 260 pounds, Maverick.
The all-conquering champion, the all-conquering hero, the all-conquering period. The show, Maverick. Perhaps trying to show his Mutiny winner, as they are definitely a part of the same faction. Well, not faction, but they're a part of the same conglomerate, dare I say it. This Monday night show, Maverick has a chance to leave an indelible mark if he can perhaps notch a victory over the potential.
And his opponent from Manhattan, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, the one, Aiden Hernandez.
As I was saying, Aiden Phoenix has a chance to be a new world champion, as he has that world championship match booked at Absolution. Now, if he is able to capture the world championship on that night, and Maverick is perhaps able to notch a victory now, maybe Maverick might have a shot at the champion in the future. I think Maverick is playing all the right cards. We'll see if. But if I had my guess, survive 29 other men is not to be trifled with. So Aiden Phoenix
K1W,
might have
K1W,
the advantage here.
K1W,
We'll see
K1W, K1W.
if the show can get it done, as I think the odds are stacked in both men's favor. It might be a 50-50 split. A man that's got it done against a man that's getting it done. We'll see how this one transpires. Main event action here tonight, and this is Monday Night Revengeance. A backhand by Maverick. A spinning back fist for those that want to be a little technical about it. I think Maverick is trying to send a message early. And that's what you're going to need to do. Look at that thrust kick.
Wow.
Full extension.
Great distance, bro.
Full extension on that kick. And Aiden, I think he knows full well who he's in there with. But he's going to have to answer the call nonetheless. Oh! And that is not a man that you want to go hot dogging against. And that spinning back fist not finding a home this time, but Maverick very coy to stay on top of his action. The quick reflexes here by Maverick, not too quick on that one, as he just received a hell of a hand. Right square on the forehead. Referee at a 6. And now Maverick admonishing Phoenix that he is on with the man that has paid bills and put asses in seats. The Show. A moniker that he has indeed earned. Look at this. Nice. And that's how you do it. Aiden, a former world champion in his own right, it's just been a long time since he's been at the mountaintop. A nice little spin on the Northern Lights suplex as he was able to roll over and cinch it in again and bridge it, showing his athleticism. Much like dear old dad, the Gotham City legend. Shouts out to Gotham once again. And a high-speed boot coming your way. Right in the middle of the sternum. And Maverick sent to the corner. And Aiden just rubbing his elbow, grating it right across the face. Just a nasty little combination there by Aiden Phoenix, and Maverick has seen enough.
Shout out to K1W.
Look at this. Maverick, spine buster. Thunderous. And Maverick showing his athleticism now, packing on the extra point. And there's literally any man's game here. And Aiden showing why he's the lead horse in the race. And Maverick, look at this. How the hell? What a reversal there. Aiden was trying to send these folks home, and Maverick is having none of it. Going for extra innings and a blunt force drop right on the edge of the ring there, where the pad is its most thinnest, and skull meeting ring post, and I think the ring post won on that exchange. And Maverick just dragging the lifeless carcass of Aiden Phoenix right now, and again just sent into that post. He might be seeing stars after that shot. Again, this is your main event. And Aiden floating over and getting himself some cookies. And perhaps the grandest moment of this match. Aiden with a chance here, fired up. And the train was about to leave the station full bore, and Maverick is having none of it. Flash kick. And will this be? Maverick hooks the leg. 2. And what a kick out there by Aiden. The tenacity. And Maverick not letting up at all. And what is he doing here? Maverick showing a little leisure with the rule book, removing that padding. And Aiden, oh, just ate it face first. Trying to send him home. Hooks the leg. 2. And no, this is not over. The heir to Gotham has said, not this time. Telegraphs the flash kick and a running cross body, and this kid is fired up. And Aiden now measuring, and another high-speed boot. Knee missing, and a clubbing shot to the back of the head. And Aiden in firm control, it appears. And he hits it. Hooks the leg. Referee. 2. And no! This one is far from over, says the show. And a neck crank. Aiden really trying to torque the neck here. Fights him off. Maverick pushing the offense. Flash kick, nails it, hooks the leg. Oh my God, Maverick picks it up. And Aiden, with a valiant effort, left it all on the line there.
That was the main event.
That was in the main event. I will agree with the peanut gallery here.
Oh, come on.
What a match. And Maverick
K1W, K1W, K1W,
has a chance,
K1W,
perhaps,
K1W.
at a future world title shot if Aiden can somehow pull it off when all the marbles are on the line. And look at that. It was so close.
Here is your winner, Maverick.
And Maverick has signaled the curtain call. And this is your K1W Monday Night Revengeance main event. Thank you for tuning in, folks. It has been one hell of a night, and we are signing off the show, finishing off the show properly. Woo!
It's hot in that bitch.